everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new around these parts, welcome. My name is Melissa. Hi. Subscribe. Join me on Instagram, Twitter. Why not? There's the cat, Margaret. Today, as you can see with the title, I'm going to be playing with my new ABH Amrezy palette once more. I've already done one video on it. I'll link it up here if you want to see it. In that video, I only use this palette. However, today I decided I would allow myself to use a couple of other products to do a look that I just wanted to do, but because of the issues I had with this palette in my first video, I gave myself permission to use other things. So like, for example, I used 2 single eyeshadows just to help me blend because this palette's actually quite dark, and I use glitter because I'm addicted to it and I wanted to do it. So yeah, this is the eye look here. We're only doing eyes in this video. I do my skin in another video, and if you want to see how I came up with this look, how to do it yourself, or just be like, wow, I'm bored, I'll just listen to this girl blab on for a while, then please just do keep on watching. I'll just have to ignore my hair right now, if you don't mind. Just ignore it. This is, of course, my Revlon Candid Concealer. I don't even think I need to say that anymore. I'm pointing with my brush because I've bitten on my nails really badly. I'm going in with New Yorker. I absolutely love this tone. I'm just gonna really just pop this on, and I'm gonna let it like go way lower than I want because I can just clean it up. And just put it in kind of like a triangle-y outward shape, and making sure to drop my brow so it goes above my crease to about halfway along. And I want it to be like kind of rounded pointy, if that makes any sense. I was gonna do like proper pointy, but I couldn't find my sellotape. We packed up in a bag somewhere. I meant to do this just using Jessup brushes, but I forgot that's what I was gonna do, so I haven't done that. But I am going to do a look only using Jessup brushes soon. I need to buy their face brushes and test those out. I absolutely love this Morphe brush. Usually these big brushes are just like too big for my eyes, but actually this is perfect. And there's a lot of like glitter floating around. It's because there's glitter in the palette. I played with it yesterday and now it's everywhere, as some of us were worried about. I do feel like using this shade lightly, I can blend it out on my skin tone, but like I said, I'm going to be using other products. So I'm going to take my ABH single shadow in Orange Soda, which is this light peach, and I'm going to use this to really blend this shade out. I honestly just feel like this palette is just going to be so great for people with medium skin tones, which is wonderful. Medium and deeper skin tones, just because there is kind of a lack of light blending shades, like I said. I'm going to go with another favourite shade, which is 1988, this brown, and I'm going to start focusing on my crease, especially my outer V. I hate saying that, it just makes me think of I love this colour so much. Like I said, just be messy with it because we're going to clean everything up. It's just so pigmented. It's a really great colour. Again, I'm going to drag this outwards. I mean, look how it goes on just on the side of a fluffy brush. So I'm just continuing to pull it out. When my eyes open fully, it's really above my crease, which is what I want. I'm going to go back in with New Yorker. I feel like I'm saying that right. This is going to blend out that shade beautifully. And then going back in with my single orange soda. The only reason I'm using like ABH singles is because it's actually the only singles that I have, and I didn't really want to use a whole palette like at the same time as this one, so I just thought singles would be a good way to blend my stuff out, even though these singles are horrifyingly expensive. They are very good though, that's the thing. And then I've actually got another one. This one is called Burnt Orange. You can see it's similar tones. It's a little bit deeper than orange soda. And I'm just going to kind of use that in between the two. Same brush. And then everything starts to really kind of melt together. This brush is great, honestly, even if you have small eyes, because it's so fat and fluffy. But what I like about it is, as opposed to the really famous Sigma E40, it's really tapered in and rounded and kind of more pointy, whereas this is really splayed out. I mean, this is quite an old one, so it's probably a bit more splayed, but this one just, it does what that Sigma brush cannot do. I'm now going to go with BK, which is Brooklyn. I don't know if you can see all the like particles of glitter all over a lot of the shades. It is frustrating. I feel like a lot of you agreed with me that pressed glitter in palettes is not really welcome. But there we are. It's in here. So now I'm going to just start popping this black again on the outer V. Oop. I'm putting like almost zero pressure on my skin right now because black eyeshadow does scare me, because you can very easily put too much on, especially ABH black eyeshadow, which I feel is really good and pigmented. I'm really just wanting to concentrate it on the lid, and then I can blend out what's on the crease. See, like it's a really good black eyeshadow. Drag it out very gently. And I'll go back in with my Jessup 228 and New Yorker. I feel like this New Yorker shade blends out this black beautifully. I am still annoyed that the New Yorker shade and OG is in the palette. It needs to be just New Yorker personally for me, because I prefer this shade, because it's kind of like a mustardy brown. Sorry, I'm talking too much, aren't I? I think I'll have to keep deepening that up as we go, but I'm going to throw on my cut crease now. And I'm actually using the ABH eye primer. I never use it, but I just thought today I would use it. Why not? You know the drill. I'm going to go with my Morphe brush that has no name. Sad. It's from the Eye Obsessed set. You can literally hear the bins blowing away in the wind. I've done this a few times on camera. I just keep my eye wide open and make sure to draw above it, above my crease, because I want it to be seen. And then when I've got a very rough shape on, very rough. Oh, accidents. I'm gonna look at my other eye and just do my best to match up. See, even like sometimes when I'm filming, I think my eye's wide open and it's actually not. So I just go in and start to refine it. Which is very hard to do on camera, so I'll probably finish this off camera. But just know, with a cut crease takes me yonks, absolutely ages, and I just, yeah, just try to match it. Yeah, just rest your hand on your face and just do little motions. I'll be back in a second. Okay, there she is, she's on, she kind of matches. We'll just roll with the punches. I'm actually going to keep using my little cut crease brush just for the corners. First of all, I'm going in with Dragon, and then, where am I? I'm backwards. I'm going to go in with Gorgina afterwards. So Dragon is going to go everywhere at the front. I find this ABH primer very, very dry. Like, I put it on and it dries down so fast that it doesn't really, like for me, enable my metallic shadows to really pop. But even still, I do think it's pretty. It's just a nice kind of deep gold. Anyway, it's still very metallic. I could wet it if I wanted to. I'm just choosing not to, mostly because my setting sprays are behind me in drawers and I can't be bothered moving. I've covered most of it with that, and then I'm going to go in with Gorgina. My voice is disappearing. Which I quite like. It's like quite a browny metallic, and I really quite like brown metallic shades now. Yeah, you can probably tell, like, just from where you are. They're not like, oh my goodness, look at this shine on those. But they are nice. And again, I could wet them. Just being lazy. Then I'm going back in with BK, the black. This is actually an unknown Morphe brush. It's like a little tulip shape. It's really small. I really like it. And I'm just going to start blending this corner. And actually, I think my black is a little bit more outwards. And then I'm going to use 1988. It's kind of where it hits that metallic shade. It just blends it a bit better. Okay, we'll come back to this corner. I'm going to use liquid liner and just do liner, not a wing. I absolutely hate doing wings because I don't really have eyes that are good for wings. This is the ABH liner. Just use any one. I like it because it's very matte, but I don't like the price point. So when this runs out, I'll probably just replace it with the BAM Schwing liner. Okay, that somewhat resembles what I wanted to do. As you can see, our next step is going to be blue. It is, of course, a shade called Leo. I'm using my little Jessup angled brush. The name's rubbed off because I've had this one for years. This, oh, I can't even see my mirror. This is going in the center of my black eyeliner. I feel like I used to do this kind of thing all the time. Like, I feel like this look is very kind of old school me. But where I've used golds and browns, I probably would use rainbow colours. But you don't see, like, that really pops over the black. Like, that is stunning. It's like I've used a liquid blue eyeshadow and it makes me feel happy inside, like little unicorn smurfs of joy. Oh, and then I'm just picking up a little bit of BK, which is the black. I'm just going to put this on either edge, and it just kind of blends it a little. And then I'm going back in with BK again, the black. Try not to show you my nails, on that little unknown Morphe kind of tulip brush, and I'll place that over the end of my eyeliner and just really deepen up that corner, and it kind of makes that end of the eyeliner disappear and makes everything look a little bit more fluid. Work on the gold. Where is it? Where have I put it? Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. Got a lot of use out of this one. I love it. So glad when I bought that set. And I'm just going to do a line around my cut crease. I need a mirror. So yeah, I'm just going around it, and I'm sticking to the inside of the cut crease, by the way. I used to go around the outside, but going around the inside looks a lot better, in my humble opinion. I always feel like to make these like glitters like that you're doing as a statement, to make them really pop, like do 2 layers. Let the first one dry and then do a second layer. And you don't have to use Urban Decay Collection to do really beautiful glitters. I just love the Urban Decay ones because the wand is so tiny that it makes detail work super easy, and much like you can just be more precise. So, and you might notice I've actually done it quite a lot thicker than I usually would. So I've made the line a lot thicker at like the front kind of half, and then it just tapers off very thin. So I'm gonna do that as well. Honestly, I just made a mistake on the other eye and then just had to kind of fix it, and I feel like it actually looks okay. It's quite hard to film this so you can actually see. I just love a glittery line like that. Good. I feel like we're really getting somewhere, you know? Please don't yell at me. I'm really not rubbing my skin hard. So that's about the shape I want. I'll just quickly show you like how I kind of make things look a bit better. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of my concealer just under there. My Real Techniques setting brush. Sorry if the wind is like really loud. I don't know how loud it will be until I go to edit. I'm gonna grab more New Yorker. Just pull that along here. Okay. That's it as for now. I'll probably just put on a wee bit more glitter just to intensify it. I'm going to go do my skin. I'm going to do that in a separate video because I'm going to answer like questions and assumptions. Then I'll come back and we'll do our lower lash line together. That is us at the moment. They kind of match, and I feel like I need more brown on this side because this side's got a bit more brown. But we'll work it out. That blue, I just feel like does not just add so much while being so simple. A lot of my base is on. I'm gonna do my under eye now. I've done this one. I thought about putting blue under there and like keeping that going, and then I thought I'd just keep it smoky and brown and black because I feel like the upper eye is more exciting already. The wind is really picking up, so I'm gonna try and be quick. Really sorry about that. I'm gonna use this very random black eye pencil. It's by Moulac. I got sent it a while ago. And I decluttered everything else, but I'm always running out of black eyeliner, so I just kept this one. I'm gonna go in with BK first, which is the black. Very little amount because I do not want fallout, and you probably can't really see what I'm doing because I'm tilting my head so much that I don't get fallout. I'm sorry. Fallout is the enemy, especially black fallout. So I'm just going about just over halfway with that. It's so windy outside that a bin rolled down the street, hit a car, and now I can hear the car alarm. Then I'm going to go in with 1988. Again, I'm really trying to get no fallout here. Just start smudging out that black. I'm joining it up with what's going on the top. And then New Yorker. See what I mean about these like beautiful caramelly browns? And although I'm complaining that I can't blend them out on their own with this palette, these just blend out all together so beautifully. It makes me very happy on the inside. And then I'll go in with some of my single in Orange Soda. Same brush. Put that right in the corner there. And go kind of all the way along the bottom. even up here a bit. I need something for my inner corners. I've got a bunch of my singles in this colour drain book of shadows, and this is really quite pleasing to the eye. Isn't it lovely? And so I'll probably just throw one of these on the inner corner. This one's called Bling, which is like a really pale one. It looks like it's got a touch of shimmer in it. These are ABH shadows, by the way. I'll just try and lighten things up in here. It's not doing a whole lot, but to be honest, I don't really need a lot of inner corner highlighting. That'll do, donkey. Throw on a lash. I think I'll use my Pinky Goat Neural lashes. These are still some of my favourites, and I've had them forever. I've used my Pinky Goat Neural lashes, but because I wanted a bit more drama, I've double stacked them with a House of Lashes in the style Wing It Mini. I just kind of glued the bands together and then stuck them on, and I think they're nice and thick and dramatic, but not far too long that they cover up like my whole eyelid. So I really like these lashes together. I really want to make lashes, and I will double stack them all and make them dramatic and spiky. So all my makeup is done. I have to say I'm pretty pleased with this. Like shut up, wind. I just feel like it came out really well. I feel like all the colours blended really well. I love the glitter, but then I am a magpie for glitter. It's just so pretty. And the blue over the black eyeliner, I think, really stands out nicely. Having played with this palette again, and actually I played with it yesterday but didn't film it. I did put like a half and half up on my Instagram. I've got to say, like, I'm liking it more. I still have these same issues like I did with the like when I spoke about it first, that there isn't enough light shades in it, and I feel like, where is that single shadow? I feel like if they had a light peach in here, like instead of that second brown, it would make a lot more sense, and it would be a lot more helpful to people like me that have very pale skin, because I couldn't blend out this palette to what standards I like with just the colours in the palette. But the rest of it I've got really no issues with. I still don't like the fact it's got pressed glitter in it. It's making my palette very messy. It's making all of my matte shades have sparkles in them, and I think a lot of other people won't like that as well. But apart from that, I am pleased with it. I think, you know, the look came out pretty well. I'm so happy with the way the black blended, the browns, the lighter browns. I just think it's so caramelly and fudgy toned. It's just perfect. And that pop of blue. I do have issues with this palette, but I think on the whole I'm really pleased with it. I still think it'll probably be too expensive. I just don't know the UK price yet, but I'll find that out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pleased with it, and I think a lot of you that buy it will be really happy with it when you get it as well. So that is all from me today. I'm pleased. I hope you enjoyed this video, even if you're just bored and watching me out of boredom, or if you recreate this look, please tag me on Instagram so I can see it, or any other look you do. I love looking at them and I love reposting them on my stories. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a big favour, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also subscribe. Let's grow this fam. And leave me a comment down below, anything you want. I try and respond. Failing at that recently, but I try. I want to say a massive special thank you to my patrons, just because my patrons are what have kind of gotten me out of my funk. We now have a WhatsApp chat, which is awesome. People are having dance-offs and sending their best insults, so we can all have a better insult vocabulary. And we also have a Facebook group now, which is really good as well, because that's a bit more calm and easy to follow. So yeah, thank you so much to my patrons. And if you want to join in and have access to me doing live videos every week, join the WhatsApp group and the Facebook group and our Discord, which will be coming soon. Then the link is in the description. You can join from $1 a month, which is like 75 pence. And yeah, join in the fun. But if you can't or don't want to become a patron, please don't worry about it. Watching my videos is the biggest support I could ever ask for. And on that note, I'm going to piss off, have a wee ham sandwich, and edit this video. Have a good rest of the day, whatever you're doing, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!